Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we are upgrading the RAM from 8 gigs to 32 gigs on my streaming PC, and at the same time we're going to install another monitor, so make my one monitor system to dual monitor system that I can stream from and then use it partially on my work as well. So let's begin. So first of all, let's upgrade the RAM. So right now I am unscrewing the side of the PC and trying to open up the cover. Let's see if it slides or not. And with little more push, it comes off from the side. And so let's take that lid apart and let's see how this bad boy is doing. It has been about 5-6 months since I've bought this PC, and it looks fairly clean inside, apart from some of the dust that I can see. And now let's open up the RAM. The RAM that I bought is the Corsair Vengeance 32 gigs RGB RAM. So they have RGB on their top, and let's take them out. And we have some manuals and then some warranty information and safety information. We're just gonna keep it on the side. And wow, this RAM looks fascinating. It looks modern. At the same time, it is 16 gigs each, so definitely a big upgrade from my last RAM, which is a DDR4 3200 megahertz. And comparing it side by side, because I'm still confused on if it is the same one or not. So it is same one, it looks like it's the same one, but look at its thickness. It is really thick. It could be because of these RGB lights on top, but let's see. So I have already finished taking the old RAMs out, so now we're just going to straight ahead replace them. And with this enclosure, I had some hard time putting the RAMs back in their place. So it does not move. So the steel casing or aluminum casing is there. I don't know why. And as I told you before, look at this dust. It's still, it is not that dirty, but still dusty. I haven't cleaned my PC yet since I've bought these. So yeah, I still have one RAM inside, so let's take that out. Alright, taken out successfully. And let's put the new bad boy back in the place. I hope I don't screw this time, but yeah, it seems like it was the opposite side. So trying to align that new RAM inside that RAM slot, and in a moment we should be hearing click on the left and right after it safely goes back into its place. So I think it's set correctly. There we go. There you go. Sweet. So let's put another one. And sorry about the view. I had my phone in one stable place and I was doing all this on my lap. So everything was sitting on my lap, and then I'm just using my both hands to replace it. So there might not be a clear shot, but I have already aligned the second RAM back into its place, and then let's see. You should be hearing that pop sound on each side. So there you go, and on the other side as well. Boom, the new RAMs are back into their place. And let's see. I'm excited about the RGB lighting on how it looks, but my CPU is pretty much like a black box. I can't see much through it, but I'm still excited. So after I powered on this PC, There you go. There's my fan, and look at that light. Wow, it's nice. So let's turn off the lights. There you can see two 16 gigs DDR4 RAMs rocking on that motherboard. Sweet. Alright, so let's jump back to my dual monitor setup on how I did it. So the box, when I opened it, it had so many metal plates. So these two plates they go into back of your monitors. They are called VESA mount, VESA mount, and this rod kind of is the main stem of this dual monitor system that will be there. So it's of a perfect size because my workspace is really congested. It's small, and we have these cable management stuff. We have some screws, nuts, and bolts, and all that stuff. And there comes. So let's jump into the manual first. So taking a look at it first, it was pretty confusing because there were no words. It was just a picture, you know. But it wasn't a big deal. And looking at it, it was pretty clear as well, you know. Hopefully I don't mess up. And this is that metal arm that will hold my two monitors, one horizontally and one vertically in place. And it's pretty strong. And as you can see in the background, I was doing multitask at the same time because I was playing PUBG, and I intentionally died in the beginning so that I could finish up my setup. So these are my friends that are playing in my iPad. So I'm just watching their game. So this is the metal plate. This is pretty big plate, and it has four small holes on the bottom for 4 screws, which is 3 small ones and 1 big ones that will be screwed from beneath the table so that my setup is stable, right? And so going through all the stuffs that I have in the desk. So I finished screwing the metal base to the monitor stand, and now it's the turn of that arm. And there were so many screws, but we only needed 10% of the screws that came in the package. So right now I'm trying to tighten that metal arm so that it doesn't fall with my monitor. And in the beginning it was pretty tight, so I had to make it loose to get in the cable holders. And they were pretty easy to install. So there were a set of 4, and at the same time I added another monitor, a 32-inch 4K monitor, which will be my horizontal monitor. And so after putting that VESA mount on the back of my monitor, I went ahead and it was so easy to just slide it in. And then this is my old monitor, which is a 27-inch 4K monitor. So I also put that VESA mount in there, and now this will be the screw that will go from underneath the table to make your setup strong and rigid. So doing some cable management here, since I have to plug in all the cables now. Sorry for my messy desk. I have to go back and forth, connecting it to PC and connecting it back to my monitors. And here is the final setup. So right now I'm just using both of those monitors on the same PC. And as I told you before, this is the screw that you'll have to drill in from the table, and then that will make your monitor stable. So right now I'm fully aware that my monitor won't fall, or I won't have any, tumbling damages on my monitors. So this is my final setup with my streaming PC. So it is a dual monitor PC setup. Thank you for watching.